good morning, YouTubers. I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. Well, another probably deadly and devastating earthquake hit West Java early this morning. In the evening, their time. USGS is saying it was a magnitude 5.7, but I get a magnitude 6.1. Here's the image of the earthquake, the spectrogram, and then the seismic signature. This was shared by one researcher here on Twitter. Location provided by MAD, and they have a higher magnitude also. Here we got 7.0, 7.2, 7.0, 6.8, 6.6, 6.3, and a 6.4. This was provided by Frank Hoogerbeets. He's a researcher, I guess, in the Netherlands. People evidently ran outside. There is no tsunami warning. And here's some of the reports sent into EMSC. Says it was pretty big. The lights swayed. Terrible. Felt quite strong and long. Stay safe, everyone. The chandelier swayed. The shaking was strong enough, the same as during the previous earthquake. Yeah, that last earthquake that I reported that happened there, about 300 people were killed. Not bad, but still strong enough to make me nauseous. Another one says really hard. Same magnitude as last one. West Java. My wife thought I was crazy. Yeah, okay. All furniture got swayed, even the parked motor, which would mean a car, sitting car. Felt dizzy until I saw my hanging lamp start to sway. I sat on a sofa and could feel that it swayed. Everyone got a little panicky. Another one, rocking lamp. Lamp shakes, felt quite long. It feels long, like an earthquake during, talks about a 2006 tsunami. I don't know. My dad told me that he felt a bit of an earthquake. I kind of just felt shaky a bit hearing that. Alright, another one, terrible legs. I live in Bandung. I can feel the bed shaking for approximately 5 seconds. The time I felt things shaking is much longer than when the first earthquake struck. Apparently, the epicenter is in Garut this time. Now, here they're saying it was a magnitude 5.7. This was another earthquake in less than 2 weeks in the same province that killed over 300 people. But actually, it was probably about 42, maybe 43 miles, could be farther, to the southeast. This was the one back in November on the 20th, and this is today's. This whole area this year has just been rocking and a-rolling. It's amazing how many earthquakes they've had. What we got here is the Australian plate subducting, moving up. I've talked about this before. Here we have the Indian Ocean, and over here we got Australia. In just the last 30 days, there's been over 23 earthquakes in this location of a 4.5 or greater. And this is the latest earthquake right there. They're saying it's a 5.7. And it was deep, 69.9 or almost 70 miles below sea level. Now on November 18th, there was a magnitude 6.9. This is along the Java Trench. I talked about that too before. So today's 5.7 was the second largest they've had in 30 days. And we'll go up there, 5.7. The 6.9, now that one was shallow, 15.5 miles below sea level. Earthquakes around the world are definitely ramping up as our Earth's magnetic field gets weaker and weaker. Now, there was probably a foreshock, and that was right there. That was a magnitude 3.7 that I came up with. And that occurred at 2037 Universal Time. That was about 12 and a half hours before this earthquake right here. Like I said, I came up with a magnitude 6.19. Now, this magnitude 5.6, yeah, that killed about 300 people. So I'm expecting, more reports of deaths and injuries and things like that. Rock slides, landslides, because, it is so much larger. And we do have one small town right here close to where the earthquake occurred. Sending prayers to you guys. Please stay safe. What do you guys think about this increase in earthquakes? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Always be prepared for a disaster, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.